Telluride, Colorado, one of the most picturesque ski resorts in all of North America, and home to this year's ISF Snowboard Junior World Championships.
Yeah, rock and roll, baby.
Today it is all about the dual slalom competition as the junior men tackle Telluride's best, all in attempts to take home the glory. Hello everybody and welcome to beautiful Telluride, Colorado for the ISF Snowboard Junior World Championships. Over 300 competitors from several countries around the world have ventured to the Great Rocky Mountains to compete in several disciplines in snowboarding competition. We have seen the border cross competition, Fast and Furious, the half pipe with all its style and flair, and the crowd really turned out to enjoy that. But today we have got the dual slalom competition. We are on the Franz Klammer course, vertical drop of 95 meters, 21 gates in all, and the competition format, Lee Crane, head-to-head.
Todd, each racer will make a run, first on the blue course, then the red course. The fastest rider will win and move on into the next round. Really cold day today, icy course. It's 18 degrees right now, and we're expecting 4 to 5 inches of new snow. The problem with that, the course is so icy that the new snow isn't going to bond with it. It won't change the conditions at all. It'll just put maybe a little camouflage on the ice patches.
With situations like this, Lee, what is the best strategy? Hold back a little bit or just charge as hard as you can?
Well, we've seen a lot of people who've been charging it out of the gates right away, and they go down, they don't get to the finish line, and in alpine racing, if you don't get to the finish line, you don't get too far.
Well, the weather conditions, not the best for racing today. We've got snow, we've got fog and wind. First up on the blue course, this is John Lawrence of the USA. On the red course, Christian Veit. They will go head-to-head. They've got a clean start.
Looks like Veit on the red course with a little jump, charging it hard at the top. This can be dangerous. We talked about it earlier. You go hard on this icy course, and Veit puts his hand down, outriggers it. The board comes right off the snow. It is a long enough course, though, especially when you get down into this flat section where the technique really starts to count, and Veit's right back on it on the red course. In fact, he's a gate ahead, even with the slide out. He's going to walk away with a huge advantage if he can round that last gate, and he does it. Remember, he takes that advantage back up to the top. We'll see if he can do it again.
So despite the fact that Veit goes down, John Lawrence unable to capitalize, and it happened, Lee, first 5 or 6 gates, he just slid out.
Veit was turning it on, he rolled onto the edge, and you can see there was no purchase for his edge there, and he slid down, but he was able to pull it out and dominate through the lower section of the course.
John Fletcher, Australian competitor. This morning, it's sunny and bright out, and all of a sudden, it's cold and windy and snowy. How does that change things for you?
It changes things a lot. The visibility's less. Also, the course hasn't softened up as much. It's stayed really icy and really firm, which is probably a good thing, really. A lot faster, and there's going to be a lot more people falling, I suppose.
Well, John Fletcher visiting with Arcade Chambers. He goes back to the top of the course. Fletcher now on the blue course. Verlinden of the Netherlands on the red course.
And it is Fletcher out of the gate first. Verlinden driving hard. Appears to be edging quite well here at the top. You know, this is the difference between the good guys and the guys that aren't as good. The ones that can actually nail their edges down in the upper portion of the course. If you don't, you go down right away.
Well, we talked about it in the women's show, those top 6 to 8 gates, total survival gates. Here's where you can get into your rhythm and make a charge.
Verlinden getting into his rhythm and then having a little problem, which pulled him about a gate behind, and Fletcher's going to take this first run.
John Fletcher from Australia had a difficult time in his first round, comes back here, charges hard on that same blue course. And they see Verlinden, again, they hit a pocket of ice, and it's just nothing there.
The advantage once again.
Yeah. Let's see if I can keep it. It's definitely a psychological advantage getting the first one, because if you're chasing in the second, you're really likely to fall over because you're just pushing too hard on the ice.
Well, back to the top of the Franz Klammer course we go. Felix Egger, Gregors Jekat. Egger will be on the blue course. He is from Austria. Jekat from Poland on the red course.
They're entering the danger zone right now at 3rd and 4th gate.
Notice Gregors Jekat's style, Lee. The arms are just flailing.
They are hanging on for dear life on this upper portion of the course. Both of them, though, doing extremely well. They made it through where we've seen the other guys edging out.
Now they get down toward the flat section, and it looks like at this point on the blue course, Egger is out in front.
And Edgar will take the advantage up for the second run.
So Felix Egger edges out Gregor Ziekat. And again, we're seeing hands being dragged, and it pays off down at the bottom. A very close race indeed. Those men will head back to the top of the course for their second run. We get two more men in the starting gate. On the blue course, Stefan Tenner from Switzerland. On the red course, David Vaughan from Canada.
And they're on course. Tenner looking a little bit like his bib got caught. Looked like the start caught him a little off guard, and he is about a half gate behind.
Remember, it's Tenner of Switzerland on the blue, David Vaughan of Canada on the red.
Vaughan having no problem. Upper body staying relatively quiet. Putting the hand down every once in a while just to position himself for the gate. Gets a little wobbly there. Is it enough, though? Tenner charging it at the end. This one's going to be extremely close.
Stefan Tenner with a .03 second advantage.
See it, just that extra little tuck. He gets the nose of the board over for the .03, one of the closest differentials we've seen so far today.
Well, stay with us. More dual slalom racing action from Telluride right after this on the Outdoor Life Network. Outdoor Life Network's presentation of the ISF Junior Snowboarding World Championships